Okay. Be nice and quick. Come on. There we go. Am I streaming at 60 FPS still? Or is it at 30 now? I want to check that. Yeah, no, I'm streaming at 30, 60. Yeah. Okay. It's just because it looks... the preview looks the more choppy than I actually am, than it feels. I do think that's probably a little loud still. It could be just loud for me. I'm just going to do a quick... I did a culling of the chickens earlier. Oh, a chicken escaped. He must be culled. Alright. So, just some quick up... Lovely, it's raining. Um, just a little quick updates. One, I also do not... OBS got significantly updated, like crazy updated. So, if there's anything off, please let me know. I'm going to go mess with it later, see if there's some settings that have changed and I should change them. Some light stuff that's happened. Swan was streaming earlier. Don't really know what he was doing or if he has done anything. But he was streaming. You may also notice like these little random balls of wool. Uh, this is what people get for putting down skulk sensors and not having Silk Touch. I have one above my face too, but I believe I caught that on stream at some point. Incredibly amusing. I'm actually going to turn off. Turn that off. I don't need it on right now. We'll turn it on later, but we don't need it on right now. Split base. We've done this down here, and then I did this off stream. I wasn't going to do this off stream, but I kind of really felt like doing it, and it wasn't all that relevant. So I did this off stream. It was just simply make this place into, basically create a little place to store my lava. So I have 5 cauldrons. They're all able to be filled with the loveliness that is lava. I have confirmed this works. I have 4 buckets at the ready. I have an additional ridiculous amount there. I spent some time to actually get a decent pickaxe and chest plate, so I'm no longer completely awful. What we're like going to be working on is either what's going to be down here, which I don't actually quite know what's going to be done there, or I'm thinking this over here. Because you know, hole. Thankfully, we're going to be putting stuff down, but still, hole. Hole. Okay. That's something of note. We can't actually put anything. Hello! Nothing really. It's relaxing time. We're relaxing stream today. Relax stream, because this is going to be last Tuesday. I'm going to be able to stream. I have a class basically during this time period, pretty much. Not exactly, but pretty much. So we're going to do that. Try to keep an eye on chat. Keyword try. We'll have to make this like a corridor for a little bit, to be honest, probably. Apparently the people of Twitter wanted Minecraft instead of Monster Hunter for some silly reason. I don't know. I bend to the whims of Twitter when it comes to this anyway. So it's what Twitter wants. It's what Twitter gets. Um, uh, what kind of room should I make here? I could just make it go to the, like, basically this be my munch shaft, but no, I'm thinking we. I'm gonna put some cobblestone like right here as a marker. Make this a square first. Wah. And we'll fill in like how I want to actually like angle it and stuff later. I think I'm gonna make the bedroom. This is what this will be. Should be a lovely bedroom. AKA will have my bed in it. And that is what makes it a bedroom because I can't do interior decorating with a crap. I don't. I think that there's a few people in the server who can do interior decorating. I cannot. I am not one of the people with the ability of doing interior decorating. I lack the aesthetic. Or the time required to actually invest in making interior decoration work. It is indeed a very acquired skill, and it's a skill I just don't have right now. Nor do I have the patience to get it. To be fair, a lot of builders don't have it because it is time consuming. Oh look, it's coal. The fuel I actually don't really need anymore. No, really, I just don't really need it. I'm just going to use lava, but I'll take the coal. Like, I can use it for torches and stuff, which is handy, but like, I don't specifically need it. Look, when you power your furnaces with lava, you don't really need anything else. Though, to be fair, I do think that powering furnaces with lava is incredibly dangerous. Like, think about it. You're powering... Ooh, emerald. You are powering a literal... like just a heating implement. Using molten rock. Yeah, that's very safe. Don't worry about it, though. This is Minecraft, where it doesn't matter. Come on, that's mine. Mine. Yeah, rid of it. We don't want cobble here. Thank you. Should I just make it like a big square room because I haven't done a big square room yet? Nah. Nah, we're gonna... I'm still gonna have to dig it out more, but squares are indeed very basic. Yes. Oops. There we go. See, now it's not so basic. The not so basic room. Oh, Nani? Hello. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he was chickened. I don't really know who's like doing the whole chicken thing because like they did it in my house and I just embraced it. Like I literally turned what was going to be my bedroom into the chicken room. Like it legitimately is the chicken room. Oh good, I got 2 baby chickens. What I actually need is deep slate, actually. We might have to go deep slate mining. But I don't want to go deep slate mining. That's boring. And I don't have enough slime to, you know, actually matter. That's the problem. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a netherite scrap in there. I went netherite mining for the pickaxe. I have another netherite pickaxe, but that one is like this one's significantly better. So I'll probably just keep this one as like a spare in case I die or something. We'll repair it later. Um, I could always remove the enchant from it and try to get something else. Ooh, he's shot someone with a bow. Hasn't yet. Doesn't, or who has the chickens isn't complaining about it. Me. I'm not complaining about it, but it wasn't me. I can tell you that. Well, it's because I was the. I think I was either the first or the second one. Horse doesn't have a house. Ghost hasn't been chicken to my knowledge. Uh, uh, why is he having a creeper slowly follow him? Uh, no, nope. We're going back in my house. Nope, 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 nope. All right. All right. I think we're safe. We're safe of the mess. Um, my goal is to actually have all these chests filled with lava buckets. What's wrong with my friend that you hid inside? Because your friend is not nice and could have potentially explode my house. You are very much aware of this. I need to figure out still what to do with this room. Well, more specifically, I probably should take out the andesite at the very least. The andesite and the diorite. That's because, like, to be fair, this does not look nice. I don't think anyone believes this looks nice. If you do, first, why do you have this clashing color fetish? Second, no. You X'd out meme. It's Le Cave Naturel. Yeah, there is thing is that if it didn't have the dirt, it probably could look pretty nice, but it has the dirt, and I'd probably want a more soft transition from the diorite. If I wanted to put let's say have everything from a cave in a cave room. That's probably what I would do. We could go quartz mining, but that sounds incredibly tedious. So instead, I'm actually just going to be cheeky. Open the door. I know this isn't the most creative floor in the world, but yeah, it works. It looks pretty damn nice. Is it going to be amazing? Probably not. Much doubt. But it will suffice. If I want to get, like, fancy and stuff, I could put, like, stairs and stuff in here. There we go. I'm gonna grab some barch. Some biarch. I don't have that much, but it's fine. I'm just gonna use it as a connecting point. Because in that room, I actually did the opposite, but I like... Because I'm going to separate this with the door. I'm actually going to put a door here. What kind of door? Probably not a redstone door, to be bluntly honest. I would like to put a redstone door here, but I have to deal with water nearby. No. I do not believe that'd be very entertaining. Why is the... Hello? But, like, if you want eggs, I have a chicken room. Just throw them in the chicken room. I will slaughter the chickens, because this is not my chicken room. I have to be very careful not to hit the dog. I literally have a chicken room. This is what this stream's becoming. It's becoming just murdering baby chickens. No. Do I have seeds? Come, my chickens. Alright. The chicken purge is complete. Alright. Those away. Yeah, the chicken room. Much better. Barch. Place the dirt with diorite. That is an option if I wanted to die. So it's not a very good option. Well, I could be silly and make like blocks of netherite, but no, 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 I don't think I will do that. Thinking. How do I want to do this? Because this is actually kind of hard to think, because I'm just trying to make different styles that kind of work. I think I will go grab birch, though. I think we'll actually use birch logs every so often. Similar to, like, this. He probably just went inside his own chicken-infested car. And he just had a bunch of eggs. Because of how many chickens were laying eggs in that cart. I would not be surprised. Also, full disclosure, yeah, I do love the mangrove tree. It's so perfect. Okay. Wanted to cut down more trees, but ooh, cool. I'm too lazy to fill it in, so I'm just gonna lay it up. Time to go back to chopping down more trees. I should plant some more trees, because I do like there being trees on top of the house, but probably make it like a cross of a birch mangrove forest, to be honest. Hello. Can I help you? Eh. Okay. Somebody's just running off into the wilderness, never to be seen again. Prancing in his pumpkin patch, we now see a wild somebody. We no longer see the wild somebody. Did he just... He put chickens inside of my... of my... chickens inside my skylight. There's chickens inside the skylight. This must be a chicken-free zone. There we go. That's a chicken-free zone. I don't know who the menace is. Someone, at some point, I literally do not know who, probably Wiz, maybe not, started it. And I really don't know who it is. Like, I believe everyone originally thought it was somebody, because somebody had, like, an actual egg-making thing. But I don't know. Because people have been egged. And we don't really know why. Yeah, we have like, somebody, for example, has access to the logs and stuff of, like, what people's on. But that doesn't tell us anything. Because what if someone logs in between it happening, and then it's not them who was egged? Like, basically, there's not enough. It's not not good enough evidence. Unless we have, like, someone online at all times and being incredibly stringent about it, it's not going to help. Okay, so this is where I want it. March. Perfect. Not really, because usually when someone's on, more people are on, because that's usually what happens. Someone sees someone's online, and they join. That's something I noticed. So, now here's the beautiful question. What am I going to do with these? Because I can't really go... I can't go deep, because there's stuff in the way. I could... I need to find a geode for that one. I need to find a geode at some point, though. the issue of my my color palette of like blocks is that I don't really have a massive amount of specific types of blocks. I could put copper there. I'ma just... I need to make a super smelter at some point, but I'm just too lazy to actually go make one right now, though. It's not hard by any means, it's just I'm lazy. They're time consuming. AKA, they need iron, and I don't want to go grab iron. I'm actually going to use cobblestone right there. I'm gonna just remove this real quick. Don't worry, I have a reason. And the rest of it, I don't know what I'll do with the rest of it. Like, I guess I'll almost, like, I could have, like, an almost infinite, like, arrow supply at the very least. This is the reason why it's going to take a little bit. I'll put another brick in here. Specifically this hall here. I can put that there because I don't have to worry about that there. I am half expecting this diorite to mysteriously vanish at some point and be replaced by something like granite or andesite. I could believe it. And it, to be fair, the best part is it... So you have another friend. Oops. Now the friend's dead. He's allergic to netherite. Yeah, not surprising. A lot of things are allergic to netherite. No, it's fine. I do have a little bit of a bunker. If I absolutely have to, I could remove a button, and then I'll be basically perpetually safe-ish. Ooh, lava. That is something else, having an infinite source of lava. I can make someone's day really, really, really bad. Gonna turn that off. Alright, so we have that just going. That doesn't help me narrow it down for the actual room. And I also need to put doors here, which means I need to put, like... I'm thinking... like, stairs? Double-sided stairs. That might work. We'll see. We're gonna figure it out. I have polished andesite. We'll use polished andesite stairs. I only need 4 of them. There. Like stair, 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 like that. But we have like a little, like, it doesn't, like, it's just something random. I could also do like the opposite way, I guess, if I'm being crazy. I want to put blocks up to allow it, like, do this. That also works. They're just an avid lava collector. They can do anything malicious with lava. I probably won't do anything malicious with it. You know what'd be cool, actually? A lava bucket shop. Maybe a water bucket shop, too. Even though, yes, it's like... Or more specifically, like, I supply you with a lava. Like, a source block of lava or something. Yeah, it wouldn't be, like, the most expensive thing in the world. But it would be interesting. Yeah, no. Probably wouldn't give you a lava bucket. Probably give you, like, a source block of lava or something. Yes, is it incredibly hard to get? No. Is it something I would do because I would profit from something incredibly easy to get, similar to how I did with cobblestone? Yes. Actually, yeah, let's see what that looks like when I put the walls in. We'll see. Yeah, put some doors up. Would look pretty nice. Mangrove? Mangrove doors? Mangrove doors? Mangrove doors. Shitty NPC idea. A merchant that sells lava instead of water in desserts. They can control lava using magic if it was control water. Yeah, that'd be interesting. It almost has this like illusion of a far off room, and I kind of like that. Also, I have a lot of mangrove wood. I've been chopping down mangrove trees. Except for this one. This was my pride and joy because this was the first one. It's also an easy source of propagules because you can get more from it because it does spawn more. Very slowly, but it does. Um, let's just clean up this roof. I'll probably end up doing the roof first, to be honest. Similar to how I did the floor first, which is kind of the reverse of how I usually do rooms. I usually do the walls first, then I do the floor, then I do the roof. We're gonna switch it up a little bit because I still don't really know what to do with the walls. We're gonna do something with it. Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to clean that up. Should I make another, like, cobbled together cobblestone emporium? Because I just constantly, like, I've done it for 2 seasons, and season 4 I ignored it. That's because I focused on doing other things. But I have enough cobblestone where I could technically start it again. Now, where's the hole? Ah, it's right here. Mess with that a little bit, and it should look okay. I mean, if magic completely controls science, who said control one variable to spell? Pocket dimensions stop time, then move. Immediately reveals that it's because it's Earth or something, and you need to be an elementalist to use it. Look, there could be a number of shitty reasons. I'm gonna have to... That's gonna be a problem. Problem I'm gonna have to actually deal with. Maybe I'll hop into that call at some point. Not yet. Depends on how I feel. Like, I need to do this. Like I actually need to, like, extend it out, and I really can't do that. That's a problem. Yeah. Yet. I guess one option would be to shorten this by a block. So, like, put the wall here instead. Or, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, no, that entire wall there, that entire wall is just the side of, like, Swan's pool. I literally can do nothing with it. Got it. So yeah, I'll probably have to, like, basically build the wall there instead. Sad. Fuck you, Fire Wizard. No, no, it's lava. Has to be earth. You must specialize in, like, telekinetic yeet. Otherwise it does nothing. That doesn't really change my plans, but this kind of changes it. Should I just go stone brick? Like, stone brick is basic and all, but it does work. And once again, I am not building with basalt, even though I really, 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 really want to, because that's the ultimate challenge for this season. Don't build anything with basalt. Basically at all. Unless it's like a fill-in block. For example, I use it for a redstone or something. Then it's okay. But no building walls, buildings, anything of significant relevance with it. Also, this is unrelated, but in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, they added axolotls to the game, and you can buy them as pets. Therefore, Pathfinder must be the new ultimate version of any RPG, because there's axolotls in it. No, you cannot change my mind. um... um... Band of White Wool. Ah. Yeah, that's something I might want, which is Blackstone. I'm going to have to get Blackstone at some point, just because handy. It looks nice. It's just a pain to get, because you need to go into the Nether and get it. Looks like we're probably going to go get some deep slate, because I think... No, we'll just... Yeah, no, I have stone. We'll use the stone. My brain is fried. This is why we have relaxed stream, because maybe I'll remember. I'm also kind of trying to come up with, like, unique lighting sources for all the rooms. Also, remember, I don't actually need to fill up the entire wall, because, you know... No one's going to see that part. Does it mean I'm lazy? Yes. Does it mean I care? No. No, it doesn't. Wait, that means I could totally actually... The wall is actually... like this. Oh! Oh! Don't worry, we're not changing it anytime now. The actual size of the room it fits. Oh, I was so worried there. It actually fits the room because that's where the roof is. What is this going to be? I don't know. But it does make me very happy to know we can actually do what I originally planned. I was not being... I was just being paranoid. Spell doesn't do per damage per se. And doesn't count. Force it by... Oh. A wall literally break their bones. Okay. Thanks, Wish. I believe so. Yeah, I don't think most of the telekinetic spells that like you just try to push someone or something really do anything like when it comes to damage. But that means it's up to GM discretion. Which, to be fair, will change a lot of how effective a spell is. Because every GM will be different. So, I have this polished andesite, yeah? I have a cunning plan. Even though, yes, it means the floor is going to be the same, but it's fine. It fits in the aesthetic. I'm sure y'all can see where I'm going with this. This is totally not how I made roofs basically the entirety of Season 4. I don't know what you're talking about. I think Season 3. 3. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, we don't have that. Yeah, I'd say... That would make it incredibly powerful, so I'd probably make that damage either D4s or every 2 squares. So 4d6 bludgeoning. 2 squares rounded down. I know, rounded... Actually, yeah, it'd be rounded... Rounded up... Actually, no, rounded down to a minimum of 1d6. Oh, at the 4th level. No, because it's still force movement, so... No, I do think that even cutting the damage, because you're forcing movement, and forcing movement in D&D 5e specifically, is ridiculous. In Pathfinder, it's even more ridiculous, actually. Because of just how stupid a lot of reactions are. don't think it being like yes, it kind of sounds lame, but then you look at it and go, oh, wait, no, that makes sense. I'll have to look into it more detail, but generally it kind of makes sense why it wouldn't do a significant amount of damage because you're forcing movement. And anytime like forcing movement is involved, it always has to be like regulated to a T. I need another. Ugh. Upset. I need another two. It doesn't matter. I've got the end of sight. Nope. Not organized right now. I'll get organized later. Probably one of these rooms. Probably that one, or where that currently is, will be an actual storage room. There we go. I'll need another bed for symmetry purposes, but fine. Do I have any just normal stone? Not, I'll cook some up, but the issue of not having Silk Touch. I'm used to having Silk Touch at this point. A little bit, anyway. Well, I only need, like, one stone. That's when you press shift and be a silly person. Or the details. It's supposed to max throwing distance, yeah. Oh, no, I need a lot more than one. Okay. I need 1, 2, 3 times 4, so 12. Basic mathematics at its best. I'll be using nether bricks probably eventually. We'll find out when I'll actually properly use them. Should I just, like, make a bunch of... Yeah, just make a bunch of stone. I'm gonna need it. Yeah, I don't think I have any stone. I only need 12, too. Sad. Horse really needs to play just so she can get her dogs out of my house. Because they're not mine. They're hers. That's official level. Here's the spells text. Okay. There's a wild somebody. I really do need to make like a... I can make a spy... I think I can make a spyglass. I'm going to make a spyglass. Just because. Like, I don't have Optifine installed. Like, come on. I think I have literally just... Oh, is it a piece of glass? Like his, like, copper glass amethyst? Oh, no, it's just in a straight line, okay. So, let's see. There he is. I see. He's doing something. What I don't know. Something. Doing something. I'm gonna keep this on me from now on. I might need stone for a different purpose. I probably want to texture this a little bit. But for now, this is fine. We can throw some cracked stone brick in there. We can throw some stairs and stuff to make it look a little nicer. But for now, this works. It's fine. It's I understand it's a long spell. Oh, more lava. Spicy. I do need more iron. Like, I'm gonna really need more iron. But for now. Oh, another one. If memory serves, you can actually make obsidian like this, too. Or is that only in Bedrock? I have to test it. Copy gets complicated on mobile. I have to test it. I'm gonna go test it real quick. I have no choice. Just like, I must test it. It's a. All right, we'll get to the spell in a minute. Brewing cauldron. I believe you can. I just. Whoops. No, you cannot. Okay. Probably either a bedrock feature or a mod feature. Wouldn't believe. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised if it's like a mod feature that I'm just trying to remember and I'm going, it's vanilla. No, it's a modded. It's from mod. Nah, I like the. I think I'm gonna go with my original plan, like this one. Oh, I needed more nether. I actually needed the nether brick. I didn't finish the hallway. Like a silly person, I made it to cook up some more nether brick. So, we'll see. No, we're good. We're good. Got the exact amount I needed. Okay. Time for some D&D real quick. You gain the ability to move and manipulate creatures or objects with a thought. When you cast a spell, and as an action each round for the duration, you can exert your will over one creature or object that you see within range, causing the appropriate effect below. You can affect the same target round after round, or choose a new target at the end of time. If you switch targets, the prior target is no longer affected by the spell. Creature, you can try to move a huge or smaller creature, make the ability check and spellcasting modifier to contest a strength check. If you win on test, you move the creature 30 feet in any direction, including upward, but not still up beyond the range of the spell. Until The end of the next spell, the creature restrained until grip creature is lifted upwards and suspended midair. On subsequent rounds, you can use your reaction to attempt to maintain telekinetic grip of the creature by repeating the contest. Now we're gonna. Yeah, okay. Attempts to grip the creature repeating the round. In a direction including upward. We can move around on feet if the object isn't being worn or carried. You automatically move it up 30 feet in any direction, but not beyond the range of the spell. If the object is worn or carried by the creature, you must make a ability check with your spellcasting modifier, strength modifier. If you succeed, you pull the object away from the creature and you move it 30 feet in any direction, but not beyond the range of the spell. You can find control over objects with your telekinetic grip, such as manipulating a simple tool, opening a door, container, stowing, or retrieving an item, opening a container, or pouring the contents from a vial. Or you cannot do something like attack. Based on how this is worded, due to the way the telekinesis is, I would say you're not moving them incredibly quickly, so they wouldn't take any damage. Because the idea of this telekinetic grip is meant to, you're more holding them in place and then moving them at a set speed, and you can't really push them more into a wall than you already have. So I'm going to say, just no. Just you would not actually, based on the wording of the spell, specifically the wording of the spell, they would take no damage. If the spell was probably wasn't quite as was either more vague or like more deliberate with what happens when a creature hits, like, let's say the movement limit, then I would be a bit more picky, but I'm not going to be able to be picky in this circumstance. I'm going to just say, no. It is not an aspect of the spell, therefore I don't need to touch upon it. Essentially. Time since last death. Approximately, almost a little longer than half a day. Very nice. I can use this stone later. What specifically do I want to do? Because there's certain things I do want to work on, but nothing's like incredibly amazing or super spectacular. Though I think probably what I'll need to do is go mine for Deep Slate. Yeah, we're gonna go mine for Deep Slate. I'm gonna need a bunch of it. And I don't have slime, so I'm not enough slime anyway to make a boar. So we're just gonna go down and go dig up some Deep Slate. This is when I wish I had my Elytra. To make my life a little easier. Even without fireworks, like, just having the Elytra to come down here would make my life significantly easier. Axolotls. Weep! Splash. Alright, excuse me while I dig a section of this deep slate out. This is going to take a little bit. Could I make a slime farm again? Yes. Will I? No. I don't think I will. It probably has to do with forced movement, because forced movement is weird in D&D 5e. Like, forced movement doesn't proc attack of opportunity, except when it tells you it does. And there's other issues with it and stuff like... It probably is just simply... They don't want to do too much that's both damage and crowd control. Because that just kind of makes it the best spell, and they want to make spells well, they tried anyway to make spells like you have a reason to use most of them. Like, is there a reason to use True Strike? No. Is there supposed to be a reason to use True Strike? Yes. It just so happens that True Strike was written so horribly that it's not good. Like, I do see like the allure of just throwing an enemy into a wall, though. Like, there is something similar, I guess, with Thundering Smite, for example. It kind of is that. It's you hit them and then they go flying. But most spells that are like that are pretty similar. Ooh! Diamonds. That was completely unintentional. I was not planning on getting diamonds, but I'll take it. No! Not the fish! Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, like to be fair, like a good example of it, amusing enough, is from Baldur's Gate. in Baldur's Gate 3. What happens? What did they do? They made True Strike actually decent. Future location of Believe Iron Shop. I just okay. Thing is, I don't think I'm gonna need an iron shop. Really? Like, iron is very useful, but probably by the time I would actually need it, I could go yeet, just teleport to my place and get actual iron. Hmm. Well, Sorcerer can get it too, and depending on what Sorcerer you play, you can also get similar strengthy options. But, unless Bard gets it. No, but okay. Bard and Warlock can get it. So hypothetically, it could be good. But the problem is, once again, it is for full action, and unless you have a surprise round, it really doesn't matter, especially if it's your first attack roll. Now, to be fair, it doesn't specify melee attack roll. So you could use a firebolt, for example, or if you're like, if you have access to cleric spells, guiding bolt. Like, there are attack rules. Witch bolt. So, or in the case of Warlock, Eldritch Blast. I could see the most common use case for it would be with Sorcerer, using Quicken spell. Like, use the Metamagic Quicken spell. Quicken either it or the next spell you're going to cast. And it's just to make sure it hits. And that could work. And it's okay. But to be fair, you'd probably be just better off, like, having Bless up, to be honest. Like, you could just, I don't know, you want to be stupid. You have use a Divine Soul Sorcerer, you have access to Bless. Cast Bless. It's generally better. But the thing is, yes, Bless is not a cantrip. Basically, yeah, there's better options. That's the sad part. Alright, boys. The chicken room shall commence and continue. Yeah. It makes sense why it's been, like, reduced to stuff in other versions and things. Don't have an anvil, and that makes me upset. I can't rename this fish. Rename the fish, and we're going to name it something, and we're going to hang it up on the wall. Am I crazy for doing this? Yes. Am I doing it anyway? Also yes. Now here's the big question. What is Absolutely shit enchantments. I see. Not bad. Lamppost. In the wild, we see a wild somebody building another train carriage. For what this train carriage will be used for, nobody will know, except for its master, who is currently working on building said carriage. I like how, like, with my house anyway, like this house here, I'm intentionally trying to make a small footprint, so it's like, like, this is all you see. Which, like, it is big-ish, but it's like, you don't see very much. Come inside, you don't even, like, it does look about as big as I make it. And then it's just, when it comes to this, like, this is what makes it big. Have a bunch of redstone doors, or other doors in this case, just normal doors. Like, that go places. So I want this base to be big, but it doesn't look big, is the idea. You have to go looking for the big. It's just kind of like my other base, because, like, in Season 3, if you look at it straight on, it just looks like a mountain with a random thing put on it. But then you look at it from another side and you see everything. But this is far more hidden. I'm gonna just... Who's up? I'm going to... Alright. Going to be back soon. Try to think other spells that aren't that necessarily bad, just sad. There's quite a few, but most of them have a... Unlike True Strike, a lot of them actually have a lot of in-use cases. That's the big difference. True Strike generally doesn't have, like, in-use cases. This is my next place I'll work on, but what specifically I'll work on down here, I don't know. We'll work on something. There will be something down here. It just might take a little bit for me to actually get to it. Okay. Find traps. Tells you it's trapped and nothing else. No details, nothing. I believe, yes, that is how rules are written in codes. It's like, yeah, it's kind of sad. Find traps. You set the presence of any trap within line of sight. A trap purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict sudden or unexpected effect that you consider harmful or undesirable, which was the following intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warding, or a mechanical pit trap, but it would not reveal the natural weakness in the floor or the unstable ceiling or hidden sinkhole. It merely reveals that a trap is present. You do not learn the location of the trap, but you do know the general idea, nature. If as a level 1 spell, it would be fine. As a level 2 spell, no. 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 Because yeah, if it's level 1 and it tells you what kind of trap it is, that's pretty damn useful. But every time I try to go to sleep, it is basically the time to go to sleep, but I can't. Because it's not quite the time. I think we have a sheep farm. Like a community sheep farm. I think. Here's hoping it's still in the same place. Why are you all green? Sure, we're gonna have green beds. Fine. It's odd number. I don't want it. Be creative and avoid traps. There's some issues with that. One, if you don't know what trapping... That's why another reason why I said level 1, because then at a high enough level you could burn that slot without worry. Second, Mage Handed Knock, well, one, most of the time I would never allow you to use Knock for a trap. If it's a door trap, it really would not help you, generally. Mage Hand more likely would help you, but Mage Hand has a limit to how strong it can push. So I probably also, even though they're both creative solutions, they're very much it depends kind of solution. I also realized that that's stone. Is that deep slate? It's deep slate, okay. I'm gonna just use cobbled deep slate because I'm too lazy to actually make a brick. Hey, Jaden. I'll have to look knock, but I actually probably wouldn't allow you to use knock for chest traps. And once again, that also went like in relation to this. That only works if you know the trap is there in the first place. So it's like your argument works. It just only works under the circumstance that they know where you know where the trap is. If you don't know where the trap is, you can't do anything. Yeah, I understand that. Like, I've gone over that. Like, yes, it's like you could use them to anticipate traps. But there's certain issues come up with those, like, ways, things like, if you go into a dungeon and you don't even know a trap is there, and you're going to go, I'm going to mage hand this door. It's like, okay. Or you're going to knock this door. It's like, you are wasting both the DM, and your own time. Generally. And that's, it's not less I'm being angry with you, more of just, it is something that is, I do find a little annoying. It's like, look, if you don't know there's traps there, and you don't even know it's like a proper dungeon that you've been told there's traps in here, don't expect there's fucking traps. That's something obvious. That, like, and I really should, like, put a giant disclaimer in front of giant things. If you do not know, like, your characters do not know it's a dungeon, but you as a player know it's a dungeon, don't fucking treat it like a dungeon until you know it's a dungeon. Because you don't know it's a dungeon. This has happened, actually, I think a few times with me. It's like, you don't know it's a dungeon. Why the fuck are you treating it like a dungeon? It hasn't been specifically you guys. It's been a few other people sometimes. And it has been always games I've run either, by the way. It's just been in games I've been in. So, that's the disclaimer out of the way. Am I a bit picky with how dungeons should be run? Yes. Do I think my way is the best way? No. Do I think my way is an effective way of making sure that players actually have involvement? Yes. Also, there is one method of just saying fuck it to those spells. If a DM was going to be a dick, no GM in the right mind would do this because you came up with a creative solution to deal with the trap. And that is just put an anti-magic area around basically every trap you want to put. And just go, no, my chant doesn't work. No, that does not work. Okay, yeah, I have to look at knock. Give me 1 minute. A door, box, or chest, a set of manacles, a padlock, or another object that contains a mundane or magical means that pretends to act as. The door is held shut by the mundane lock, or stuck or barred, becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. If you choose a target that's held shut by an arcane lock, that spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the target can be opened and shut normally. Yeah, the issue with knock is obviously you literally hear like the knocking sound. So that's one thing. Two, it doesn't disable any traps, so it really wouldn't help really on any door trap. You would still have to manually open the door. So knock would be more for if you know like things are going to be like you believe the area is going to be heavily locked, or for whatever reason you know you can't get a key for this, but like it's beyond the ability of the rogue or someone to pick it, then knock makes sense. It's just specifically on a trapped door or a trapped chest, it really would, because it doesn't fling it open. Those chaps, most chest tops would be more than about £10. They'd be about 15 or so pounds. Like trust me, wooden chests are heavy. Like, if we're using a traditional wooden chest, like the big kind of wooden chest, yeah, those are actually really heavy to open. And I would be actively honest, it'd be more than 10 pounds. If now it's like a tiny box, or like a cabinet drawer. Yeah, no, of course you could open them. Or it's like a barrel or something, like a topward box. But if it's like a traditional wooden chest, no, I've actually opened a wooden chest. They are heavy. They are like legitimately heavy. It would be, you would have to probably do an inspection of the chest to see if it's heavy enough. And by that point, if you're investigating it, you're just going to open it yourself, probably, rather than just go, "Oh, I found it out. It's easy. I can lift it." You run off, go cast Mage Hand, and then lift it. No, you're going to probably just open it yourself because you're right next to it. Generally, there's more clever solutions to, like, yes, like the spells are creative. There's usually even more creative ways of doing it. And that generally relies on a rogue being smart or a wizard going, "Oh, I could do this." For example, if you know a trap is magical, detect magic, and specifically focus it on the chest. Um, if if you don't specifically know if you don't know if it's confirmed not magical, then don't have to worry about it. If you're high enough spell, dispel magic. No, the DM's never really. Even my perspective, I don't trap absolutely everything. Hell, most of my things aren't trapped. It's just you guys, like, I do one thing with a doorknob and you guys just question everything. Yeah. In general, most GMs don't trap everything. It's boring. It's the players who go in expecting the DM to trap everything. And that's just kind of what happens. And I do think it's a really nasty stigma of the DM's going to trap everything. No, the DM has no reason to trap everything. Yeah, like, unless you literally know this person is paranoid, why would you go out of your way to trap? Why would they go out of their way to trap everything? Remember, they have to get in and out of this place too. There's like a mausoleum, for example. Yeah, a mausoleum, or some, like, when I mean mausoleum, I mean like the dungeon kind of mausoleum, or a temple, not a temple, or a crypt, or another form of place people don't go. Oh, pillagers. Um, um, uh, that's when I could believe. Yeah, like there's specific things that would be definitely trapped. Most of the time, unless you know the person is paranoid, it's probably not trapped. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm level 30. Nice. Um, I have netherite leggings inside to see if we can get something better than what I'm wearing. But I'm kind of tempted to just go. That's efficiency 4, which is pretty nice. That's also efficiency 4. I'm gonna make... I have another diamond pickaxe, I think, lying around. If I don't, I'll just make one, but I think I do. I do not. I will make one. And we'll try to get Silk Touch on it. Or see what it is, anyway. I have 6 on it. We're good. I'll grab my my pants. A spare pair of pants. And we'll see what things are offered. I do want my own some point. Unbreaking 3, okay. Okay. Lovely. That's right. You know, I'm not gonna even bother. We're just gonna. I know it's not that much XP, but I'm just gonna do it because I don't feel like trying to. It goes in there. I think it's a meat grinder. Like, if I made a meat grinder dungeon, generally, every trap I put in there, because I know how you would solve them, be a mage hand or knock or other things, I just would make ways you would have to actually be, like, quote-unquote, creative at solving them. Mage hand would likely not work. You would need something more creative. Like, Mage Hand could be a part of the solution, but it's not going to be Mage Hand on its own. I can tell you that much. Like, actively. Meat Grinder dungeons are meant to be relatively nasty. And generally, they have a job to do, and when they do it well. They're also mostly fights. So you wouldn't need to worry about it too much. As they're mostly fights and yeah, just put a glyph of war. Yeah, actually, that collapse. Actually, probably what they do, they collapse the entrance to the dungeon so you can't leave. That's a truly evil DM. Because, oh, they're going to collapse the dungeon. Then you kill your players. That's not so fun. What's more fun? Making it so that, oh, I'm being creative to try and deal with the trap. Yeah, what you did, you just collapsed the entrance to the dungeon. You're not getting out. Unless you find another way out. Obviously, the DM would make another way out for you. It's just the other way out would maybe require you to look at a room with the secret passage that you don't necessarily know where it is. Or perhaps you have to just beat the actual boss of the dungeon, which gives you like their hidden escape route, etc. There's creative ways of being evil. Being evil is a state, it's not a requirement. Yeah, this is about right. I'm going to end the stream, I think. I'm very sad, by the way, just real quick thing. That is, my brain work. Twitch is getting rid of the host function, and it makes me very sad. Because I would have been very happy. They're getting rid of it. It's going to be gone in October, which makes me very, very sad. Nevertheless, we'll keep trudging on, and hopefully you'll have. I think it's to curb like malicious hosting, because malicious hostings do exist, and unlike raids where they can't really stop them like completely, there's ways to big check the balances with them. It's harder to stop someone who's just using a part of the system that doesn't directly negatively impact someone to create issues. So it's an understandable reason. It's just I hate it because I like to host when I don't have that many viewers. It made me feel good. Actually, we have 6 viewers to be honest, so maybe I should do a raid actually. Yeah, well, Caro is doing drunk Fall Guys. We'll raid Caro. Good old Doc. Making sure I'm spelling it right. There we go. Drunk Fall Guys. Enjoy Drunk Fall Guys, everyone.